Muslim.
You got sold.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
22 through 28 is open. Let's
I've stood at the start of the line, the middle line, and the end. I've stood all by myself and with my closest friend. I've stood under the sky and stars shone around me. And I've stood under God's eyes, not knowing how He found me. And I prayed and I prayed, and I've known both bad and good, and He has always been when I've stood. Stood and seen both oceans and places in between. Stood atop the mountains in fields golden green. I've stood under the sky, felt the sun warm the land. I've stood under God's eye and felt His gentle hand. And I prayed and I prayed, and I've known both bad and good, and He has always been when I've stood. I've stood with my grandparents, heard tales of the past. I've stood with babes in my arms and prayed their peace would last. I've stood under hardship and often I've been beat. I prayed to God for guidance and He answered me. I've stood within the church and felt His presence there. I've stood in my family home and knew He was aware. I've stood under the sky just watching the passing clouds. And I've stood under God's eyes praising His name aloud. And I played and I prayed, and I've known both bad and good, and He has always been when I stood. Thank you.
Yeah, they're here. They're listening. Well, then what do you want to do?
Next?
Something quieter and more peaceful?
No.
No? Not
Too late
quiet.
for that.
Too late for that? We're in a rocking and a rolling mood. Do what?
Postcard.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a bass song. Well, so much for guitar stand. Slide me some chord there.
Just when you thought your job was over.
Yeah, just when you thought it was all done, safe to go home. Been waiting for us. I don't have it.
Yeah, turn it up.
Yeah.
Little houses all in a row. They're on a street that the sun doesn't know. A neighborhood where loneliness dwells. I know it all too well. I've walked down that empty street, hearing no sound but the slap of my feet. Sometimes I stare at those lonely abodes. They look so bare and cold. I know there are people who live there. I wonder how they handle the fear. I'd like to send them all a postcard saying having a wonderful time. Wish you were here. I've spent my time in a box, shading the windows, locked all the locks. I sat alone in the dark, scared to expose my heart. I wonder how I survive, alone in the shadows, barely alive. Now I walk in the warmth of the sun, a lifetime of blindness is done. I know there are people who live there. I wonder how they handle the fear. I'd like to send them all a postcard saying having a wonderful time. Wish you were here. You know you are not alone. You're living somewhere many others have known. There is no reason to stay. Just open the doors and I'll show you the way. I know there are people who live there. I wonder how they handle the fear. I'd like to send them all a postcard saying having a wonderful time. Wish you were here. Saying having a wonderful time. Wish you were here.
Now I got bass songs. I'm picking up the bass. What do you want to do?
Just once.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, I'll just look off of that music.
We both know I'm not blind, but I can't see what's in your mind. Clairvoyance isn't something I possess. I know it may sound absurd, but I just need to hear the words. That alone might bring me happiness. Just once. Only need to hear it just once. Just once. Only wanna hear it just once. as I can be, waiting here so patiently. I don't know what may be in your heart. Just tell me what is in your mind, so I can leave my doubts behind. Can't you see it's tearing me apart?
Our world is rich in cultural diversity, in the things we value, the patterns we make, the songs we sing. But we all share the same good earth. In fact, the more we travel, the clearer it becomes. There are many cultures, a single planet, and an urgent need to cherish both.